What the fuck is this bathroom? Really? Weird ass. What's good, Jackson? How we doing, Jackson? The axe? You know what? I don't think it was an accident. I realized I think it was because I was chewing a snack. I kind of just rolled my tongue. So, interesting. So it cannot be anything on the hat. I wasn't seeing UV, but I'm not gonna count it out just yet. I'm gonna grab Spirit Box and talk to him. I'm not seeing any close orbs either. So hopefully it means not many. Oh, ghost orbs, just as I say it. Revenant, Yuri, Haunter. It's a Revenant, Octopid. Those are the fastest ones. Only hope it's Spirit Box. That's would be Yuri. It's not going to be enough fire.
Is the ghost decided on
Basically, but it's based off my sanity here, so I'm at 65%. So, like, each ghost technically has a hunting threshold, so, like, demons can hunt, like, at 80% or higher. And then, like, more and more start being able to hunt as it goes on. Or there's ones like Shade that basically never hunt. Like, they literally, like, it takes a lot to make a Shade hunt, because they're, like, not shady guys, but they're, like, shy guys more. So they're like, they get more scared when you enter the room, so they don't want to do any activity when you enter the room. So like sometimes they can be very active, and sometimes it can just be like, eh. Yeah, so it's either gonna be one of these four. It's probably not gonna be UV. Thousand Gods. It's probably gonna be Spirit Box or Ghost Writing. If it's Spirit Box, you might not like it. Well, just because it'll be like, it'll talk to, well, it'll talk to me. Like you might hear like a young sailor. You know, I can actually, I'll take a med, so we'll have the rest of it. Are you here? Are you friendly? You know about 1738? You do. Alright. Mm. Ah. Here's the thing, Onryo or Mimic. You gotta hear this one out. Because Mimics can have freezing temps, Spirit Box, and Ghost Orbs too. Each of the dogs. So the only way to test the Onryo is the lights. So I actually might need it to hunt me. No cap. So if it is an Onryo, it will blow out all three of these lights before hunting me.
elderly individual? I can hate them.
Yeah. Yeah. That might be one. Because as soon as it blew out that third one, it burnt it, which means that it tried to hunt.
It has to burn your crucifix.
If you're in the area of the ghost with the crucifix down, then it'll burn the crucifix if it tries to hunt.
Mm.
And it pretty much is supposed to only hunt from the area where it's stuck at.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
We got it.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. Nothing to report, but it looks like whoever was here left in a hurry.
So, whenever I start a game on my own, I grab the crucifix because the crucifix is what prevents it from hunting. And you pretty much need to set it in the room that the ghost is in for it to really be effective. Since mine's the highest tier, it can be burned 3 times before I need a new one.
Oh, man.
With this is an EMF reader. So the EMF kind of picks up the ghost activity. So that's kind of one of the ways to determine the room that the ghost is in. Is like seeing if there's activity in the room. But it can also hit EMF 5, which is one way to tell the ghost. And then I bring in incense, and the incense is what I burn. If I get hunted, like let's say it's a demon and it hunts right away, then I can burn the incense, which kind of stalls them for like
That's how you
3
run out the
seconds.
one time.
Yeah, it stalls them for about 3 seconds. So,
Imagine if this was your rubs.
yeah, it stalls them for like 3 seconds, and you can only hold 3 items at a time. So that's why I take these 3 first, because I use the EMF reader to help me try and find the ghost, and then I place the crucifix, yeah. And then if I need the incense, then I have it with me. There's also things like twins, which will be like,
Wait,
they'll be in
ghosts?
multiple rooms at once.
Why do you always check the closet? Oh, for the body parts.
No, well, the bone is good. The bone comes in every game. And so you have to find one throughout the area. This is just the smallest map. I think I told you. Like, this is just a house. There's ones that are much bigger than this.
Yeah, the jail and the...
Yeah, high school and all that, and yeah, and the psych ward, yeah. But yeah, so I check the closets here because they're hiding spaces from the ghosts. That's the only place you can really hide. So I check to see, because sometimes these closets are open and sometimes they're closed.
It's filled with things.
Yeah, so if it's filled with things, I leave it closed so I know not to run into it later. But then if I see an open one,
Not that
that's
we've
the one I'm
ever
supposed
made
to
it
go
this far
to. Before seeing some shit.
Yeah.
Well, I always hope that the fuse box is here, because if it's not here, it's in the basement. Oh, it's Voodoo Doll. No. Voodoo Doll, you stab the Voodoo Doll with the pins until you hit it in the heart, and once you hit it in the heart, the ghost will hunt.
Wild.
That is a big cap. What the fuck?
That also wasn't there.
That too, but like, ghost, no cap?
Big cat.
Hell cap.
You can't find this one.
Well, I mean, there's only one other spot it could be, technically. Basement.
Oh, fuck.
But I try to stall as much as I can until I have to go down there just to make sure. Because sometimes maybe it's a little shy at first. Could be a shade.
Mm-hmm.
It might be basement. Cold breath here. Could just be. It low key might be a shade. No activity. 77%. I'm gonna take a sandy just to be safe. And maybe camera, maybe. Do I want a camera actually? Temps probably would tell better, but I'll take a camera for now and hope there's one somewhere. So we definitely got orbs, but since I think it's a shade, I'm gonna bring a book in there. Because the shades will only write in the book if you drop it and leave it. But I'm also gonna check the temps to make sure it's in. But it only right in the book if I'm not looking at it, so. Probably two here. Oh wait, it can't be a shade because we have 4s. Well, that's. I would never go to an actual ghost hotel after playing this game. Respectfully.
Because you do see it is scary.
Yeah, and I honestly believe that shit's real. I mean, I'm not like a big conspiracy theorist type person normally, but
I can't believe that it's real, or I'll be too scared.
yeah, I mean that's how I am. But at the same time, it just means there's very vivid places that are haunted. It's freezing. Great, same setups. We got 4. Knockout. And it's just turned off the lights in this room.
Wait a sec.
Are you here? Are you friendly? Do you like waffles? Do you like pancakes? Do you like French toast? Dude can't wait to be a waffle, right? Whatever that is. I think I need UV now because
Do you like waffles? Yeah,
I think they fucked with the
Do you
window.
like pancakes? Yeah, we like pancakes. Do you like French
It's
toast?
not
Yeah, we
UV.
like French toast. Do can't wait to get a mouthful.
Oh, that's what it is.
Waffles! Waffles! Over here.
UV's on me now and dots are in there. Shut the lights off. Dots are in there, not getting spirit box, not getting ghost writing. No ghost writing would be, ooh, thank God. Well, I mean, no lights are on, so we're good. So could be another Onryo. Or a mimic this time. But it hasn't been talking in the spirit box. So I'm going to get UV. And we'll bring at least 1 light. Please be nice. How we doing, Carlos? You're Carlos, right? Yeah. Carlos, how we doing? Carlos, how we doing, buddy? Well, Carlos doesn't like when I say his name. Oh, Carlos already blew out the firelight. I'm gonna go grab some more items. Yeah.
But you've seen them, like they can't physically attack you in this game.
Yeah, in this, they can kill me.
Right?
Technically.
Granted, I've never heard someone be killed by a ghost in real life.
No. But, like, that's me.
Right, or just, dealt with some real shit. It's just interesting because it's like they've got to be otherworldly over there, They obviously don't interact with
How you doing, Ghosty? You chilling? Had a good night? How's the wife and kids? Hopefully not dead. Right? Shit. My bad. Oh, fuck. Oh, I picked one up.
Yeah,
Boy,
I
I
think
didn't mean to pick that up.
But he had blown it out already before you picked it up. Looks like let me reset the mood.
Let me just try that again.
Try that again.
From the top, Carlos. From the top.
Alright, Carlos.
Just making sure I'm looking at the right
You didn't need to take out your mood lighting.
We cool, Carlos? Cool?
I want to know how old he is.
How old are you, Carlos?
Carlos.
Not a big talker, right?
Oh, one next time. Just kidding. You just went off the screen.
Might be a haunted. Crikey, it might be a haunted this time. Haunted would be...
Don't you have UV?
I mean, I have it.
Is UV the screen light?
No. UV's this purple one. I have my hand put out on it.
Oh, yeah, because you're trying to find like a light switch.
Like a handprint, or yeah.
Let's see. Try that first. Lanterns, dark.
Carlos, be cool, man, right?
Carlos. Let me talk to you. The haunted?
Get you through something. A plate? It might just be a mimic, but even then, it should show a third evidence. It's doing the Hantu thing. Or not Hantu, it's doing the only thing. The green dots on the wall there, that makes it so when I'm looking like this,
Yeah.
I can see the outline. It's like a 3D outline that shows a grid of the...
The room.
Well, it's like it shows a grid of the room, but if the ghost passes through it, then I see the ghost.
Oh. If you don't have that, you can't?
You can see the ghost without that, but like, if you see the ghost in green on that,
Yeah.
then you have dots, which is the dot projector in the top right. So if we had dots, we would see someone walk by, which is why I'm not thinking it's dots, because we haven't seen anyone walk by.
No. So we've seen freezing temperature.
Yeah, freezing temperature, because freezing temperature is anything less than 1, and that was -6, so very freezing. Which is why I think it's Hantu, because Hantus are normally, they thrive in cold areas.
But not for sure. We don't have writing. That's been in there.
Yeah, writing's sitting literally right above this arrow. It's right here. And no writing in it so far. It'd be no writing. It'd be no dots. The spirit box is the one that we're trying to talk to, which would be no. So that means it could be a Hantu if it shows UV. It just hasn't really touched anything to show UV or not. But then also Ghost Lords and Freezing Temps could be a Mimic, but Mimic would also be Spirit Box. So
it either needs to touch something or
the hard thing is I can kind of do a Hantu test on here, but not entirely. Because a Hantu test is if you turn off the power, they're quicker without the power.
It just jumped. Did you just see that?
No,
it just jumped on the couch. It just like leaped. It just did this.
No, the ghost doesn't jump on there. It can throw stuff.
Keep staring. It just leaped. Something just leaped on the screen.
Oh, it just threw ghost writing. Oh, which means it's not ghost writing. So it's not a revenant. If it throws ghost writing, it's not going to be ghost writing. So it's not a revenant.
Fuck that. Carlos doesn't want to.
But that means it's a Yuri, a Hantu, or an Onryo. The Onryo is the one that would knock out the 3 lights and then hunt me. The Hantu, if I turn the power off, it becomes faster, but it would breathe cold air out of its mouth. It's the only ghost that breathes cold air out of its mouth. So I would have to let it hunt me and then smudge it and escape.
Jesus.
So that's why that one's not ideal, and that's why I kind of think that's what this one is. Yuri's, they're gonna be dots, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, Yuri's gonna be dots. Yuri's can close doors. They can slam one. That's why I kind of creaked that one door to the bedroom to see if it would slam it. It hasn't closed any. I think that's so the UV would be Hantu, Spirit Box, Onryo, and dots would be Yuri. We haven't seen dots, so probably not Yuri. I'll go back in there and I'll
just talk to him.
I think I'm gonna go in there. We're gonna light the candles back up, and then I'm gonna hit the spirit box and check the windows real quick. I'm gonna do 1, 2 smudges and a salt. But the Unreal lights are on. Slow them down if they walk through. It also lets me test for UV. If they walk through it, I can see feet, which is exactly what we see. Well, because normally they can check windows and shit like that. Like he can smack that window or he can hit a door. So it's probably Hantu because we haven't gotten any spirit box and it's really cold. Hell yeah.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Let's go.
See, so this is the one we're doing. It has 11 rooms, 2 floors. This one's not bad. 16 rooms, 3 floors. Honestly, not bad. The third floor is just a basement. Same thing with this one. 16 rooms, 3 floors. 13 rooms, 2 floors. I actually don't really like that one. I do like this one. 10 rooms, 2 floors. I like this one. This one's like a small campfire. It's honestly a lot nicer than this one. This one is creepy. This one's like your if you ever seen like Dead or Dead by not Dead by Daylight.
Yes, Dawn.
Until Dawn or whatever.
Until Dawn.
Yeah. If you ever seen that, that's what
Yes.
this one's more like. This one's like a cabin, like,
No.
and then like 2 campfires, a bunch of tents, like
I don't know why I
another.
did that to myself. I
Key.
did watch Until Dawn.
But 28 and 3. This one is 11 and 1, and you can hide in tents, which makes you invisible from the ghosts.
Alright, go try that. Just one time.
Prison is 29 rooms, 2 floors.
No.
Sunny Meadows restricted is unknown because it's always different.
Oh, creepy.
Sunny Meadows regular, this is the Insane Asylum, 69 rooms, 2 floors. Leesdale Farmhouse,
What's Sunny
20.
Meadows restricted?
Sunny Meadows restricted is just like Sunny Meadows, but this one is 69 rooms, 2 floors. Restricted means they cut off half the area, so it's just this.
Oh, it's restricted.
But yeah.
Restricted area.
Yeah, so like it's saying question marks because it'll randomize it every time, but it'll be less than 69 rooms. It'll still be 2 floors. Oh yeah, I would prefer restricted because it's less rooms. But I've done Sunny Meadows a handful of times. 20 rooms, 3 floors.
What does that say? Blanchard's Farmhouse?
Bleasdale Farmhouse. This one's 13 rooms, 10 floors. It's literally, you go up a lighthouse. It's essentially what it is. So, yeah. I've done that one 4 times too.
Like seamen who have lost the shoulder.
Yeah. But like, it's literally like you walk in and there's like a living room and then there's just stairs to the right. And it's literally just a spiral staircase to the top of the lighthouse, and it can be at the very top of the lighthouse. I've had 3 games where it's been at the very top of the lighthouse. But the worst one is probably the high school, 58 rooms, 2 floors. This thing has it has a gym, like a basketball gym. It goes all the way back, like no lights in there.
Really good detail.
Yeah.
If they did it well.
Yeah. Like, I can stroll through there if you want in like an amateur game, but like, I'll do it just to give you a feel. But even look at this, like I've done the campfire one 50 times, so I have a special badge for that one. Oops, Lighthouse I've done like 3 times successfully. The Insane Asylum, Sunny Meadows, I've done 10 times. These ones, Apocalypse Challenge, they're literally to do like the Sunny Meadows Mental Institution on your own. And it's like, this one's do it like on bronze and guess the ghost like 50 times. This one's same thing, do it on silver difficulty 50 times, do it on gold difficulty. So yeah, so I've done the campfire a lot. Yeah, so then that gives me stuff like these badges, so I can change like I have this one. So pretty cool. The guys you can change blurry by this. You don't actually get to customize them, they're just randomized. They look funny, like when I stare at like a friend's eyes. Okay, I'm just gonna put sure. So I get like 5 minutes before they start. So look, that
You've
5-minute
arrived.
timer is
Check the
5 minutes
equipment
before it
and get
starts
set up
hunting.
before investigating.
I'll take a flashlight.
Nothing to report,
It
but it
didn't
looks
start
like whoever
until
was
you walked
here
in.
left in a hurry.
Yeah, that timer won't start till I walk in.
Creepy. Oh. That's not a high school entrance.
There's a school bus. What
That's
do you
not
mean?
a high school entrance.
Well, it's the high school at night.
That's a goddamn.
Imagine being sent in here like the only person. Like, I am the only. Well, yeah, but like, imagine in real life. Like, look at this. Like, what are you gonna do in this? You gonna have to go. This is the entryway.
Oh god.
Look, this is the gym. I've had a time where it ran me down from that end of the school to this end of the school. And it was by a Revenant. A Revenant is the fastest ghost in this game. So it was like, if you ever seen, do you remember the Cardinals versus Seahawks? When DK Metcalf ran down Buda Baker?
What the fuck kind of analogy is that?
It's,
Sports.
you would know, it's a very famous play.
Yeah.
But basically that's what it feels like is there's no, it's like when you're in your dream
I was gonna say
running
that's
from
better,
something.
yeah, where you can't run fast.
Yeah, and you can't run for some reason. But yeah, this is like what every room looks like.
Into horror.
And it literally goes to like
I'm gonna have to take the dog in.
here with upstairs.
Alright, dogs, you're gonna be my little defender.
Oh, it is. Oh, I think it's amateur, so I think the lights are on. Oh, yeah. So you can see a shadowy figure start like walking down from that way. Yeah. And the lights would start flickering if it did too. That's only if it started hunting. Yeah, like yeah, upside down. Look, you can see the other side of that building there. So that's all I'll show you. I'm not gonna torture you anymore.
You
But
can see in the yeah, you can see in all the classrooms.
yeah, so there's literally like every single classroom's like that. There's also bathrooms with stalls and urinals. It can be in the bathrooms, it can be in the classrooms. Literally, as soon as you walk in that building, it can be anywhere. That's just how they work. Prison is pretty bad too. Oh, there must be a challenge for it right now. Oh, I think it's saying that I can do these challenges on it if I play this solo. You don't want to see the mental institution? They have padded rooms and all that too. And they have like a room full of like just like blood.
Go for it, show it to me.
They have a room full of blood and it squelches when you get in there.
Ew.
Well, like it doesn't like.
Yeah. Yeah, squelch is a good word.
I won't bring a camera again.
Squelch.
I'm not gonna bring a camera again just so it's. I know it kind of fucks with the view. Okay, so we got a flashlight. We're taking extra lights. So I'm just gonna put out. Doesn't that just look jolly? And this is the regular one. This is not restricted, so this has every single room. So you can literally start with this room. This is like one of the warden's offices. This has a map of every single room here. Wouldn't this be it, huh? Yeah, the church has seen better days. Yeah. And this is just the right wing one. And it goes all the way to the back there. And then it also goes more down this way. And this is just the first floor. There's basements too. Oh, you know what's scary is there's a cadaver room, like the ones that they roll the people in when they're dead and all that. And the ghosts can slam those. They can open and close them. So yeah, so I like if I got that room I genuinely would probably quit. The bathroom. Oh, here's that downstairs area. All the way to this hallway. It's like pianos and stuff. You can play the pianos. They can slam on the keys too. So they can fuck with the keys. But yeah, so that's just all the way to the right, and then there's down. And down's where you get to the even nastier stuff. This is like the forbidden part of the place, like that people aren't supposed to know about. Torture room. Another torture room. Another torturer's bathroom. This is this room that squelches. Ooh, the spine's here.
Oh, are they harvesting bodies?
They weren't treating him nicely, that's for sure. Yeah, that's that one.
Looks like they're harvesting.
Here's one of the padded rooms. You know, so it gets quieter when you walk in here. The power's not there.
Remember, you can just turn on the switches.
Can I? Oh yeah, I can. You're right. Damn. I'll quit here because down that way is where the room is that I told you about.
I see.
You want to see it? Okay. There's also like a back. The back rooms have like steam rooms and boiler rooms and shit like that. So I'm just gonna run straight there because I don't know how much time we have left on that timer before something can actually start rolling. Isn't it so weird that you can hear your own footsteps too? Like in a firework. I think it's this one or it's the one. Oh, it's both. Yeah. So those can slam. Yeah. It's nasty. Like, so, okay. Good enough.
I hope it's Toby's toes.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
I wonder what your sanity was.
Oh yeah, it's probably not getting there. Not good. You want to see the prison or the Maple Lodge or the lighthouse?
You can go play
The Woodwind. Okay. Do that one. We'll do it on professional. That's what I was planning on before. This was not bad. Slenderman's on this map.
No, shut up, Nick. That needs to be my worst nightmare. His name is like he who's not spoken to me.
He,
No. He who's not spoken.
the people who made this game made his game.
Oh
That's why he's on here.
I hate them.
Brendan Rook. Berendon.
I hate them for no good. I hate them for doing that to us. That propaganda.
The fact that they have a movie too.
That negative propaganda that we went through. Those young children, those 10-year-olds. Maybe we need to change them still. Nobody really changed.
No.
Shed, you know what I'm saying? You strum my guitar.
Oh. EMF 2 at the guitar. He was listening to me play. You gotta pay a ticket for this show.
No. He's dead. That's the Burbs.
Free concerts
Yes.
when you're dead.
You weren't planning to do that? Oops. Yes, we have different plans than that. We're going to see all the movies, Met Gala, opening night.
Also, it could be a yokai. And a yokai, depending on, well, yeah, how loud I am and all. Like, there's black. Okay, we got this tank. Yeah, this thing might have been at the fire. Oh, wow, yeah, you're right. So it probably is here, but it could be a haunted. Damn, that's crazy. Fuck you, I'm lighting this shit up. Yeah. I didn't know what the first object was. I didn't see nothing. Okay, well, we can grab camera. Yeah, I'm jumping. Oh, wait. Yeah, orbs. It's ghost orbs, though. Holy cow, I put it out again. I need to get... No, maybe, actually, that's true. That's true, but we do have orbs. It could be during so. Ah, UV. Wait. Oh no, it has 5 hands. Yeah. Banshee Hantu Obaki. Yeah. It's the... It won't be lanterns because it's not Unreal. But let me see. It won't be. Either 5. It will not be ghost writing. Because. Well, if you see, like we saw the ghost orb, we saw UV. So then, if you click, you see those 3 ghosts. If you click yes, it's ghost writing. All will go away. If you say no ghost writing, they'll come back. So it's no ghost riding. It could be losing temps. I could put the fire out, but it could be dots. So I need to put dots there. Then I need to get parabolic because if it's a banshee, it can scream on the parabolic. If it does that, it's like yeah. It's rare though. Oh, it's kind of rare. I've had it happen a few times. Little Baki would change forms while hunting. I technically could get it to hunt and sit in me. Well, I can sit in me. Yeah, it goes away after a certain time. Oh, dots! It is a banshee. No shot.
You should have let him scream.
I mean, did you hear it the first time though?
Oh.
Here, right. I'll build that.
He's not about
I think it's glitching the fire. Well, it's definitely banshee. I'm just gonna try and make it scream. Okay, banshee.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you. we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. Nothing to report, but it looks like whoever was here left in a hurry.
Maybe. No, he can't kill you. I died on this dock one time though. Because as soon as I walked to the end of it, it goes spawn and kill you. But look, it's a nice view. I've had to be in here one time. Like, imagine being in this fucking bathroom. That would suck. That was you. Oh. I'll probably switch it just because it'll be harder for me to tackle a long area of that map. And
Welcome back.
since I couldn't even find it when we were walking around. So do you want the original house or do you want the small campsite this time? The small house is the first one I was doing before, and then the other one's the small
Let's
house.
go to 13 Military.
13 mil. That's not the one that we were at before, but we can do it.
You can do that.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. There's been no reports of violence or sightings, but please remain careful.
I don't mind you. It's just bogus.
That's a nice house. I mean, Paris, look like the rich kids.
That might have been from downstairs, honestly. The EMF from here, yeah. Oh, no, he's fucking with me. I see how it is. No, I see. Okay, so he must be. Oh, EMF 4 kitchen. Oh, he threw his plate. It's probably a pumpkin, guys. EMF 5. Oh, Benji. Oh, not poltergeist. You can actually. You can even take these. I'm taking this fucking picture with me.
Yeah. That's my picture now, kid. That's Tony.
Mom.
You do nice at this. It's a beautiful picture.
Shit. What is that? What? Can't get anything right. Nah, that's close. Alright. Well, I thought I was going to take this one.
How are you going to set it back up?
No, fuck
Maybe
that.
give it the right
No,
name and house.
no, I'm stealing the cat. We're not getting
the
that back.
ghost.
We're not getting that back. Plain simple, you know? Turn the lights on there again. 1.3, you say? Cold ass bitch. Touching it. Fuck with
You
anything?
touch anything? Can you fix the light?
No, I can answer that. OCD people, look away. Nothing wrong with OCD, I'm trying to save you now. Don't look at those blinds. Avert your eyes. It is me, but I'm taking one for the team.
What do you not like about the purple?
I agree, I don't like that they open like that. Yeah. Close them. Close them. Trust me, I'm coming here to hunt a ghost. You'll be closed in. You're picky enough. It could be shade, but nah, shade wouldn't fucking ice
Yeah, listen to radio games. We talk to you.
I mean, the shades are supposed to be somewhat defensive. Check the close to there's ghost riding while I'm gone. It's probably a shade. I'm just saying, guys.
Tear gas
Yeah, I mean, it's not supposed to. Shades don't ghost right while you're there. Son of a bitch. Is that how you put the movies with the shotgun? Alright, baby dots.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah, they do.
I just saw those toys in the corner.
And then
I forgot about Tony.
That's what I mean, that's why you get to talk it up. There we go. Yeah. Now we got a cat.
I forgot they had Tony, my God.
But it's looking like no. Sadly, no, they took him with.
Maybe it's Tony doing it.
Yeah, man, the cat is haunted. Well, I'm not sure if it really dares. Should grab a salt. Should drop these.
What's this one?
Sophie Stevens, it's good.
Is it her house? Does it belong to her? They say the ghost name is
The ghost name is that was specified. Oh! Nice. Nice bitch.
Yeah, I guess
Angry bitch.
it was not that they just did not know that she was a woman. But she's in the pantry.
No. Are you here? Are you nice and friendly? Sophie, what happened? Talk to me. Be nice. Let's go. Come on.
You took your cat picture.
Why'd you have to tell her? Oh, bitch. You got 5 and 10.
It's so scary.
It's not like you run right now.
It's so scary.
No, it's if it does dots, it could be for real.
And none of them gave you anything?
No. Any of them can show like that.
Well, maybe not.
Shade's actually showing shade 4 on that. Well, actually, when Actually, it's not. It shouldn't be a shade because of that. Because we saw it. We have phantoms off voice too. It should not be a shade because normally when you see it like that, shades are supposed to event, but you can't see them. They're the only ones you can't see when they event like that. Unless there's a rarity. Oh, it could be a spirit. They draw spirit with any salt. Could be. It's probably it's a myling. Should they turn the lights out to the house? No, it's just it's also not good for his technology on its Raiju's are good though technology. We're not getting any orbs though. I want to say never because of that one time, but we're gonna have to go in there. We're gonna have to pop this off, check UV, check things, look at the ghost writing, and then check spirit box. Complete the system until the lights out. It could be a myling. That's oh no, that's more like oh shit. Wait. Did they just close that door? Oh no. They can't. They can't.
Oh, you close it in.
Oh, when it evented, it broke the light. Oh, it did turn. Wait, did it turn the lights on? It should be out of the tunnel.
Oh, you left that open.
Oh, God. It might have turned the lights in the light boxes in the basement. No, man. I still got it. Yeah, there's a big page. Fucking trying to sync on the page. Water bill's gonna go up like crazy now. Quit throwing shit. It's enough. Don't be a fucking cop. Holy Spirit. You, Sophie. What's your name? Ezekiel. Frustrated. Damn. I don't need to throw shit. What times did I tell you? Oh, fuck. Any more of those. That stepped inside. That stepped inside. What's no well, if it's stepped in salt, it's not a wraith. But there's no UV on anything too, so we're not getting like hardly any score. There's no UV. Maybe we should just do that. Well, it's not Ghost Rider. You are angry with Ghost. Holy shit. Not Ghost Rider. Fuck, maybe it's not a spirit. It's not a rain. It's not a Jinn. Turn the lights on. It could be the twins. The twins might just be fucking with me. It's a little asshole. Well, I mean, it doesn't always show two when you see twins. Twins like to mess with you, but twins normally have one who plays in one room and one who plays in the other. Yeah, which could be. Oh no, not a rocket. It's not doing spirit box. I'll be honest, we're not getting. No. One of them's faster, one of them's slower. So there's no way hope you get caught by the slow one. I'm not seeing orbs. I'm honestly gonna rule it out just because I have not seen freaking sign. Which mean Oni Goryo are twins. We haven't seen it on dots though, and it would only dots if we're in the car on Goryo. Maybe Spirit Box would be twins, we weren't really getting Spirit Box. Dots would be Oni or Goryo. It wasn't really fucked with anything to see UV. Through Ghost Writing, so it's not Ghost Writing. Temps is getting close, but it wasn't confirmed. But it'll probably be Temps, I don't know exactly. I don't think it's what it is. It's gonna be either freezing or dots. It's one of those two for sure. Because we only have one evidence, and freezing or dots would keep two more ghosts in the running. Mhm. Yeah. And it'll tell you a little bit about them. So like Onis, Onis love to scare their victims as much as possible before attacking. They're often seen in their physical form, guarding their place of death. Oni are much more active while people are nearby and drain their sanity while manifesting. It could be an Oni, yeah, it could be. What else? I mean, it was kind of torturing me.
Oh, but it's in Ghost Right.
Oh wait, did I say Ghost Writing? EMF 5, freezing temps and dots. Yeah. Oh, dots. But that still means it's Oni or Goryo. Because Goryo can only be seen on dots on camera. You cannot see them in person on dots. No, this is on camera.
Oh, we saw him in person.
Not in this room. We didn't see him while I was in there. We saw the gray shade, but we didn't see the green dots. So that right there, just across the camera, was green dots. But Goryos are the only ones who can do it while you watch on camera like this. Onis can do it while we're in person there. But that definitely confirms dots in EMF 5, which means it's either going to be freezing temps or UV. It's not going to be Spirit Box. Because that would be a Wraith, and Wraiths can't step in Saw. And then step in Saw. So it's either Oni or Goryo. Lila thinks it's an Oni, it looks like. I can get with that, honestly. It's just, I need to go in and confirm the last evidence, to be honest. I can take one more sanity. So it'd either be freezing temps to confirm it's Oni, or it would be UV to confirm it's Goryo. I'm gonna bring a second smudge. But yeah, so basically I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna pick up, well, I'm gonna drop the light, I'm gonna check temps, and then I'm gonna check for UV. It may have been while I'm in there. If it does dots again while we're in here, it's definitely. I did enter it and became active again. It seems like. We've gotten close. We got to one on the dot. Ended up stepping that salt too. Damn it, man. Again. It probably is. The, like, temperature? No. you just have to look at the sound that's being made is from honestly good with Anonia, I think, because I mean, let's even check Goryo's. Goryo will usually show itself on camera if there are no people nearby. They're rarely seen far from their place of death. Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes on it. But I think, yeah, I think that thing was a lot more positive. And I didn't see UV on any of the, yeah, any of the windows, doors, or salt. The temps got to 1, but it didn't drop below. That doesn't mean that it wasn't going to get below that. So I say we can probably go with Oni. And it cannot be a mimic because mimics don't dots. That's why we haven't seen any orbs at all, because the orbs are like some
Welcome back.
Goryo.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
So that's the one that can only appear on camera. Yeah, that's weird. A little defensive for that. I guess I should have known though, because I feel like Oni probably would have hunted at least. Okay, what do you think? Should I try Willow Street again there, or should I try the old house or the camp again? Oh gee.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
So I'm playing on professional, and this one gives you all 3 evidence when you look at these. Kind of confirm the ghost. But then the one step up from this is Nightmare, and Nightmare doesn't give you, like, it gives you 2 evidence. So you normally have to let the ghost hunt you to be able to, yeah, see what the 3rd evidence is. So that's how I also know some of these tricks like the salt and stuff like that, because, you know, so you have to find other ways to find the ghost besides just all 3. There's even custom modes where you can do no evidence, where you literally can, like, people go in and they'll guess it based off the speed or based off the look or whatever. And I've actually been a part of people who, like, got it right, like, probably, like, 12 times in a row. Like, it wasn't I didn't get it right 12 times in a row. But they always were like, oh, it's this. And then, like, we go out, and then sure enough, it's that. Like, are you kidding me? Like, how can you tell? But those ones pay out big. Oh, it's gambling. Ooh, we got tarot cards. Oh, no. I don't think oh, wait, it threw this plate. I was gonna say, I don't like that EMF3 was pointing, because that means it could be basement. So it's either basement or it's in that kitchen. Oh, nice. Okay, we got really hope it's up here now. I really feel just got a switch up on and on. Doesn't reassure me that. Because I'm not seeing my breath up here, but I'm seeing the EMF. Which means, yeah. Okay. Keep it up here. And have some faith in the kitchen. Usually that's as far as I run before I get tired.
Yeah.
Dude's at a fall. Oh, orbs. Orbies. It's just like it sucks. It's not enough to get out the house, but anytime the thing comes, it closes the door. Oh, it's freezing. And then we're back to these four. It's these same four when we were here last time. It's crazy.
This sounds like similar.
Yeah. Oh, no, I need UV still. Access to that or spirit box. How we doing, chat? Ooh. Get through the ghost writing. Oh yeah, I did when I was walking away. Are you here? You are here. It changes. Or mimic. Mimic can do ghost words, freezing temps, and spirit box. So, unreal. It's no way to test it. No! Interesting. But that's the ghost. I want to say it is an on-ramp. Yeah, I might need to just set them on a gun. Oh wait, there's one. You still have to burn the crucifix though, but I probably do need to put them on the ground. But that kind of event can happen again, so there's 2. The burning one. I knocked out 2, but not 3. Kind of. I'm still gonna say fuck your book. Oh, negative 8. I thought I should have emailed it. It's just a tough decision. Hey, if you're an Onryo, can you just turn out the other two lights and burn the greasy real quick? If you're a mimic, fuck off, don't do that. If you're a mimic, talk on the spirit box. Yeah. I want to say to God. Oh, hello. Why you edging me, ghost? Oh my God, I want to say Onryo. I don't know. I'm so torn. I'm gonna say Onryo, but I'm gonna be a very upsetty spaghetti if it's a mimic. It's just hard. Well, mimics can also do UV, and it hasn't done any UV. Mimics don't have to. But I'm gonna go. I think we did enough testing.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Yes. That was all. It just took a little bit of patience. He was hesitating to do the 3 lanes for sure. I've had one that scared the crap out of me because when they get close to you, you hear your heartbeat like that. And I had one time where I was in the living room and it was a miling, and miling are quiet hunters, so you don't really hear their footsteps. And so I was in the living room and all of a sudden I just hear boom, 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 and the thing was a child walking around the couch. And it was so short, I didn't see it. So I just died and didn't see what got me. And then when I saw the ghost, I was like, it's a kid! Like, fucking nodding around the couch. You can have like an old man, like a granny, like a kid. They have like she was just a middle-aged lady probably.
Whoever was here must have summoned the ghost with a cursed object. Investigate it, but be careful. We
She
don't
went
know
bad.
what it's capable of.
She had a bad jaw. Probably that's how she maybe got curb stomped or something. Yeah. There's red moons, or like red moonlights, which is like there's red moonlight games, and those ones are like normally like the ghosts are more feisty. Those games, like normally on those games, you're gonna get something that's gonna try and fuck your day up. It's real. You rarely get them, but it's normally something like a demon or like a poltergeist then a mirror. Wow, the mirror tells us exactly where the ghost is. That's the cursed object. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was a demon right off the bat for a second there. I thought I was gonna die with that. Chad, if your heart is still beating, let me know. Ooh, the spine. The worst part is the the lights are in the basement. I'm gonna go. Ooh, interesting. They threw a cup there. Let's check my sanity right now.
It's too back-to-back
Look at
jumps.
this. 10. Activity 10 already.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take another sanity already just to be safe. And I need. I have a smudge.
I wonder if Toby like opens his eyes when they jump. It's
Uh,
not fun. We just got him.
So I need. I'm gonna use the mirror. I should have used the mirror. It came out kind of stupid. We might just know where it is. We'll just take this. Okay, I'm gonna try and be quiet because it seems to be a little. What is it not for me to stand with it? What the heck? 17, 15, it's not really. It is right fucking there. What do you mean? Fuck you, ghost. He's just moving like a MF. Holy cow. It might be twins. No. I'm honestly just gonna do this. It's in the bedroom I placed in the street. It's in the kid's bedroom. It's in the kid's bedroom.
What was that?
That was the mirror. It's in this bedroom right here.
What did the mirror just do? You looked in it and it told you what
Yeah.
it was?
Yeah, that's how it works. I didn't count the camera that I left in there. I have 40. It's a hunt if I go back to there. When you use a cursed object like the mirror, it takes some of your sanity, and it if you stay in there for like a minute after it, then it'll automatically just hunt because it doesn't like
There's like a yellow mirror thing when you play that.
yeah.
That would be good.
But also it wasn't letting me drop it, so I was trying to drop it. And it's not far anything. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Activity went 10 to a 5. We're not even in there. Taking one of those. I gotta drop. I'm gonna drop these in the room. I gotta find that freaking crucifix on the ground and go place it in the room. And then I need to fix the video camera too. Wish me luck. This thing's angry for sure. Angry little asshole. That's definitely not there. That's EMF 5. EMF 5 out here. It's too blind out here. It's gotta be fucking twins.
Could be an outbreak.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be twins. It's gotta be. I'm not gonna go find the time to go find that other camera. I'm just gonna prop up everyone. Okay. But they're not gonna be orbs, right? They're gonna be spirit boxes. Yeah. And freezing temps. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna grab the spirit box. Oh, look, you only turn on the computer. Chat, I'm gonna kill this guy, chat. Screw him, chat. Chat, you guys wouldn't understand. It's just some crazy things. Are you in here?
An elderly victim.
You are. You are twins, aren't you, you little rascals? I'm telling you right friggin' now. Because that leaves Wraith, Spirit, twins. All I need to do is put Salt down to test if it's a Wraith. But the way it's been moving rooms and fucking with shit, nah. It's either gonna be Temps, Ghost Writing, not UV. It's not gonna be Mimic. No orbs. So I need to put dots in there to test for Wraith. And Salt would work too. Ghost Writing would be Spirit. No UV. So I need to put dots in there. And a Salt. Let's just check the camera so far. Can you imagine, like, it just has a thing where it can just stand on the other side of it and just stare at the camera? That would be even more terrifying than anything else. I might need to move that camera more in there. Okay. So I gotta go set these two, check temps, check the ghost right on the floor. So it stepped in salt, so it's not gonna be Ray. So it will not be dots. So it's either gonna be ghost writing or freezing temps. I didn't even look at the ghost writing, I'm stupid. They could probably see it from the window. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any writing. So it's gotta be temps, which means it's gotta be twins. We're gonna check it out. What'd I say? What'd I say? Yep. Come on, you ain't gonna fuck with me, twins. You are not gonna fuck with me. You are not going to. I will not let it happen.
Welcome
You
back.
will not
I've got
torture
some
me
jobs ready
in
for
my
you.
own Tanglewood home. You will just. It's plain and simple. You won't. The twins are notorious for trying to fuck with you, first of all. But second of all, for being in multiple rooms fucking with you. So as you saw, they started in the kitchen, worked their way to the hallway, to the bedroom. Yeah. Edgefield Road's another house one. It's like 5 more rooms and 1 more floor than Tanglewood. Ridgeview, same layout essentially. Yeah, I mean they're fun. Like the houses are fun with the group. He does, yeah. He's probably asleep right now, but he will if I want to play. And Joby will play too. We both have the farmhouse. Are you saying to do it?
What's the other?
The other farmhouse? They're both pretty nasty. Um, one farmhouse, this one, the Grafton one, is very dark. Um, bedrooms, one upstairs floor with like 3 rooms. Sometimes kind of just hard to find the ghost in there. Bleasdale is even worse. Bleasdale is like 3 floors. There's an attic. The attic has like a witch's lair. Um, and there's a backyard. No. Because anytime I get random, I end up getting Sunny Meadows or high school or prison. Yeah. I don't know exactly what to do. I'm going prison. Not very true.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
This one
I've
is
got
one of the
nothing else to
16
report,
rooms on
unfortunately.
like 3 floors. Oh, sorry. It's a big ass house. So, summoning circles cursed object, all that means is it basically summons the ghost there, spawns it, and the thing can chase you from door nearby. You have two here. Enough for me. That's what you gotta do. You gotta play the songs and lure him out. 35% sanity. This might help us buy some orbs. I'm gonna take the UV in case that thing is still there. That's ass. Well, hate to say it, I don't think he's here. I'm so good on that, actually. I'm not gonna just wander down. Do you see that? Son of a bitch, he knocked the breaker out. Oh, fuck, nah, it's in that basement. I've seen enough. No, but for real, I mean, the only thing that's illuminated was the light down in that basement.
Oh my god.
And the summoning circle was down there. And if I want to go in there.
It's good. Anyways. Yep, take to save it to David.
But it didn't hunt, and it could hunt at 80% or more.
Demon's only acting with
It could be Goria. Just because Gorio's like one of the few ghosts that I believe they kind of stick near their place of death. Yeah, they're rarely seen far from their place of death. So if the bone in the summoning circle is down there, I'm probably just gonna guess something with it. And then we can go to a smaller map. I'm gonna go Gorio. Say fuck it. Chance.
Welcome back.
Alright.
Job's ready
Go
for you.
fuck yourself.
a mimic.
It was a mimic, yes.
Down to the basement.
Yeah, I'm good on that. I'm totally good on that.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. The ghost here seems to be linked to a cursed object. Go and take a closer look. Maybe using it will help your investigation.
Sleep right now? Probably.
I don't know.
If he's having like those days.
Tried his best.
I wonder what he thinks of a dog like all of a sudden just getting to the pet. Like, is that pretty scary shit?
Are you kidding me? In here already? View camera intense. I would definitely tell you that's yeah. But ghosts can move rooms. Like, especially in prison, I had a handful of times where it moved cells, like to like 6 cells down. Yeah, it's probably this one. Yeah. Oh yeah. Like, fuck, I didn't get to fuck with the light switch. Run, bitch, run.
Days work.
That was the dots rotating here. Go check that. Yeah. Okay, you got orbs for sure. Haven't seen any UV just yet. Need a base big box in. Okay, let's see. Are you in here? Is this your place? Did you get this house on Zillow? You hit the keyboard. No, I think it did. Can't tell if that's UV or if that's dots. Okay. It is UV, yeah. It is UV, for sure. So we have orbs in UV. Could be Banshee with dots. Could be Spirit Box. For Mimic. Freezing Temps for Hantu or Mimic. Ghost writing for none of them, including Mimic, because Mimics don't ghost write. EMF 5 would guarantee it's an Obaki, because I don't think Mimics can EMF 5. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so these are 4 players. Just let us mark that. No, that was just talking. It's on, let's say that was cool. That was -3. Fuck. Damn spirit box. Yeah, spirit box. Are you a Hantu or are you mimic? Are you mimicking? You're mimicking a Hantu? Is this your room? Are you in here? Are you friendly? Well, hey, you could have just answered with a hey, howdy, hey, I'm a friendly ghost. Fuck you for that. But I'm gonna go with the normal spirit box on that and say he's probably just angry Hunter. You're rude, buddy. You're rude. April Lewis, you're a woman? It's not very lady.
Welcome
Great.
back. There's
Really
jobs
good.
ready for you.
Total time investigating, time in the dark, time in the light, time in the truck. That's crazy. I didn't even know it kept track of that kind of stuff. My most played is Sunny Meadows Restricted. That's crazy. I mean, I told you I get that one a lot from random, and like when I play with random people, I'll get that one a lot. I like it more than the regular because it cuts off half the regular. But
Times see if I go. It's about 420 good.
oh, that's sick. And to repel them, I have to use this one. I've taken almost 2 times. I haven't even had 100 deaths yet. I'm at 86. Times revive 2. Yeah. There's photo cameras, and you can get pictures of ghosts. Or like there's a ghost like the Phantom. Phantoms, when you take a picture of them, they disappear. So if a phantom's hunting you and you take a picture, it disappears. So it could technically save your life if it's a phantom having a photo camera. Um, but there's also like there's challenges you can do, and some of them will be like take a picture of the ghost, or like if you take 10 pictures that are 3-star pictures of stuff like stepping in salt or the cursed object, like stuff like that. If you take pictures, you have to get 10 of them, and they have to get them as 3 stars, and then you get bonus money for that kind of stuff. So I can be making bonus cash. Like I'm only making 700. I could probably be making like 2,000 with these. You have to pay for the equipment that you use. If you die, if you win, then you don't. It recycles. But if you die, you have to pay for new equipment. Um, and then there's upgraded equipment as you level up, and you have to pay for the upgraded equipment with your level up coins. So, but I'm almost level 100, which is like the max, and then you can prestige. Now money gained, yeah, 533. Money spent almost 500. Yeah. Items bought 2,573. Yeah, Mylings suck. Mylings are just quiet, so you don't know when they're hunting. The only way to know is if you have a flashlight and it flickers. And that's the only thing that can tell you. But like sometimes lights just randomly flicker in houses. but flashlights are the ones that can tell you on that one. But like the headlight is so much easier because the flashlight takes up an inventory spot that I have to hold. So yeah, but like it doesn't work the same. Like it doesn't track like a headlight does. Like I mean, the hand light you can use the same way, but like the hand lights will tell you about the mimic sign or the myling sign.
Right.
But I've had so many mylings because they're quiet, so there's just been so many times I've accidentally ran into one, like just rounding a corner and being like, oh damn, I didn't even know it was hunting.
He's the slow crawler.
No, that is. The ocean. I've been eluding ghost hunters for years. Find even the most hidden prey. Yeah, so to find even the most hidden prey, they know where you are at all times.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Yeah, constantly sense the living, so you can hide in a closet, but they'll find your closet that you're in. But they require a lot of energy to form, so they're the slowest moving thing when it approaches a victim. So, like, you can actually outwalk a Deogen, but if you hide in a hiding place that's trapped, like, I died one time because I didn't have a smudge on me, I didn't have an incense on me, and I ran to a closet because we didn't know what it was yet. Like, we didn't have that much evidence. And so I ran to a closet and hid in it, and then I heard it going like slow, and then I heard do 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 like my heartbeat, and I was like, oh no, because I'm like, yeah, well no, I hear how slow it's going, and I don't have a smudge, and I'm in a closet, and I realize it's slowing down because it's a Deogen, and it slows down as it gets up to you. So I sat in the closet, and it opened the closet and got me because it knew where I was. But I had nowhere else to go because it was blocking the door. So that's what I mean is I understood by how it was slowing down. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna die because I know it's a Deogen. So it was funny because Joby had that. Joby was on that map with me and he witnessed it. And he's like, bro, he's like, Frat must have just had the saddest death because like Deogen just slowly creeped up to him and he was trapped in the closet. I'm like, dude, you knew exactly. This my wings are like silent. That's essentially what vocal and active ghosts, they're rumored to be quiet when hunting their prey. So like they're vocal and active, like they'll throw shit or they'll like move shit or they'll play with shit in the room. But then when they start hunting, they get quiet. You can't even really hear their footsteps. Yeah, yeah, but so you can't hear their footsteps or nothing. So like it could just be literally like I got a myling on the school one time, and I rounded a corner on the school and it got me. And I've had like 3 mylings in prison. And prison's like terrible for that. Mimic each other's actions, alternate their attacks to confuse their prey. So that means like one twin will hunt, that's like the fast twin, then one twin will hunt, and that's the slow twin. Either twin can be angered and initiate an attack at either time. Twins often interact with the environment at the same time, so that's what I was telling you. Like, they just did that event in the kitchen, but then they were throwing boots by the front door. And then we moved to the front door, and then one of them was throwing boots by the front door, but one went in the bedroom. So it was like they keep separate, and they just like throw shit in random rooms. That's normally how you find them. I normally I feel like I've maybe only not gotten the twins once, but like I've picked up on it pretty well just because it's like I mean it's just like imagine here if you hear someone throw some shit in the office and throw some shit in your room, you know, or like huh, like that's 2 separate places for sure. You can hear it pretty well in this game. You can hear other rooms pretty well. The mimic is just kind of mimicking. we're unsure what this ghost is capable of. Be careful, because it mimics every single other ghost in this game. So it's always hard because when the mimic's in the running, it normally comes down to like mimicking one ghost, and then it's like the only difference is the ghost's one special ability that tells it apart, or the mimic having four things of evidence. Technically, the mimic can be a spirit box, UV, freezing temps, or it can be freezing temps, spirit box, ghost orbs, and UV. That's what it is. It doesn't say ghost orbs on here. That's what it is. Because it says we're unsure what this ghost is capable of. Be careful. And then the evidence it says is spirit box, UV, and freezing temps, but it doesn't say ghost orbs. Ghost orbs are like the dead giveaway that it's a mimic, but other ghosts have ghost orbs, like Raiju. It can be ghost orbs. They have them too. It's just when it comes down to like maybe the poltergeist doesn't have ghost orbs. So if it came down to poltergeist or mimic, and you see ghost orbs, then you're like, wait, they don't do ghost orbs. Mimic does ghost orbs technically, even though it doesn't list it as evidence on there. That's what they're unsure of. But mimics always do ghost orbs. That's their giveaway that they're mimicking something else. But that's why you've seen like 6 of these games come down to mimicking something else, because the mimics can do these 3 plus ghost orbs. They're the only ones who can do 4 things of evidence. But it gets harder when it gets like it's the more difficult levels. Oh, you mean it's been known to single out its prey before making its killing move? Yeah, I've seen that firsthand. It's happened to me. It's happened to teammates in this. But basically, the banshee picks one person and it torments them essentially. So it's like let's say there's a group of 4 of us searching a house, and it'll just latch onto one. Like it'll be like, all right, I'm going for Nick, and then like it'll like follow me basically in a way of like it'll throw shit near me, and then it'll like turn a light on near me, it tries to like fuck with you and torment you, and then when it hunts, it goes for you. So like let's say even if you yeah we're all 3, well let's say 3 of us are in this room and it comes in the door. If you and someone else are in front of it, it would ignore you guys and go for me. So it's like it locks onto one person and fucks with them, and then once it gets that person, then it goes for the next one. But the banshees can, the weakness, banshees can be heard screaming. So like you'd hear be like, well, on the pair box, we heard like that, just like people talking and stuff like that, yeah. But this is like a very distinct like scream type thing, yeah. Spirits are the common ghosts. Incense kind of stops them for a little bit. Uh, they like to throw a lot of stuff. Um, but yeah, overstaying their welcome. Yeah. So if you're staying too long in their place of death, they don't like that. Uh, Wraiths, I think. Yeah. Weakness. Weakness is they're afraid of salt, so they won't step on it. So like there's times when let's say it's chasing me and I run over a salt and it doesn't show up on the salt, then it's a wraith. Or or if you see like it can do dots if it walks across a pile of salt on dots and it doesn't like disrupt the pile of salt, yeah, then it's a wraith because you literally saw it walk past. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So they'll fly over, so that's why you can tell it's a wraith. But yeah, that's one. Phantoms. looking at the phantom will drop your sanity. Taking a picture of it makes it disappear, so it stops hunting you. Poltergeist throw shit. Yeah, they can throw multiple objects at once, but like they can like throw the basketball like to that side of the room type thing. Some things can kind of just throw it to like where the door is there maybe. Yeah, but but yeah, they throw crazy. And then with nothing to throw, they become powerless. But the way to tell if it's a poltergeist too is you can pile a bunch of things in one big mound, and then it'll explode it. Yeah, it's literally like it literally is like a ball pit for a kid type thing. It's cool. So, so that one's kind of normally easier to tell. The Banshees, like I told you, they have the Salmon parabolic microphone. Um, yeah, single out the brain. Gins will travel faster than wherever you are from them. Um, and I think if you, yeah, if you turn the power off, then the gins aren't as fast. But the gins can't turn the power on. So, like, every single ghost can turn the breaker off in the house except for a gin. Gins can't touch them. They can try, and they can show EMF on there when they try, but they can't fuck with lights. Mares like to attack in the dark. Um, so turning the lights on makes their chances lower of attacking. Um, I feel like they like it in the dark, so they try to break lights in rooms if you leave lights on in rooms. See, revenants are slow while they're dormant. As soon as they hunt, they can move incredibly fast. Um, yeah, so they'll travel significantly faster when hunting their prey. So if they have a direct line of sight, like if they can see you directly in a line, they will speed up. Hiding from it will make it move slowly. So if I go in closets, it'll slow down. But if I start running, it'll run as fast as it can. That's the fastest it goes. In the yeah, in the school, and I couldn't. No, it got me. But I was playing on a harder difficulty, so the hunting time was longer. And like on harder ones, like I'm on professional right now, and yeah, I couldn't find any now. I tried, but it came in, so I looped it around the classroom and I ran out and kept going. Um, but with um, with what was I saying? Um, I can't remember. I just know that they're the fastest ones. That's about it. Yeah. Shades are the ones that are kind of scared of you, so they will not hunt if people are nearby. They'll actually be like less active if you're in the house. Once you leave the house, they become more active, um, and they will do their ghost riding only if you're not in the house or like not looking at the ghost riding. Like if you're in the other room, it'll do it, but not if you're looking at it. Demons, most aggressive. No, ghosts.
They enjoy the
Yeah, they'll initiate hunts more often than other ghosts. So that's where like they can hunt at like 80% sanity or above. Like they can hunt basically right off the bat. They fear the crucifix, so they'll be less aggressive near one, but they'll try to burn them more, obviously, when they hunt. Let's see. Uris have a strong effect on people's sanity. Smudging it will trap it temporarily. Um, but this is the one that'll close the door. It's the only one that can close the door, any door in the house. So, like, that's why I sometimes leave doors creaked to test to see if it'll close there or not. Yeah. Because, like, some of them can mess with doors and the doors will shake, but they're the only ones who can close a door. Holy. Oni scare their victims, so, like, that was why I thought it was an Oni that one game, because it showed up right in front of us. Yeah, they drain people's sanity faster by manifesting, they're more active with people nearby. And then when they hunt you, they're the only ghosts that, like, most ghosts kind of blink when they hunt you. They're the only ghosts that are pretty consistent when they hunt you. Like, they don't really blink that much. Yeah. Yokais are the ones that are addicted to talking, so if we're talking really loud on the mic, when I go into a house, then those are the ones that'll hunt right away. So talking near a yokai will increase the chances of an attack. So that's why I say, I'm like, yeah, I don't like talking in the houses too much in case it's one of these. And yeah, so like if you are far away, it won't really notice you. But like I had a time where I was in a house and I was so close to like the no, I was hiding and like it was so close to the time being done of a yokai hunting. And when you're on this book, it says you have to use R1 and L1 to move the tabs over and all that. And R1 is like a walkie-talkie you get to talk to your teammates. So like let's say like we're on the big map and you can't talk to your teammates, you press and hold the walkie-talkie and you can hear them anywhere as long as they're alive. Um, the walkie-talkies don't work when the ghost is hunting, but if someone's pressing theirs while the ghost is hunting, the ghost can find them more because the ghosts hear the screeching of it. So I had a time where the yokai was about to be done hunting and it was downstairs in a house and I was flipping the bumpers and it counted it. And the ghost ran upstairs and found me in the bathroom right away. It was a yokai that could hear it. Yeah, so like these things are like freaks when it comes to like hearing noises. Like you want to be silent as fuck. Hansus love the cold. That makes them more aggressive and like faster. So they are allowed to move at faster speeds in cold temps. They move slower. With a fire, with a lamp, or with the power being on. Like if I turn the breaker on, then it counts as warming up the place. So they'll be like regular speed with the breaker on. If the breaker is off, they will be at faster speed, and that's the Hantu's the one where I'll see the cold breath from the ghost when it hunts. Like you'll see a cold ghost go out while it hunts. It's the only ghost that does that. Gorios are the only ones that show themselves on camera if there's nobody nearby. Yeah. And they're rarely seen far from their place of death. So, like, when we see the bones on the map, the bones are supposedly belonging to the ghosts. And so the Gorios are supposed to be like where the bones are normally. They tend to be near bones. But then also, technically, that's where it's supposed to be. Sometimes it's a little bit different, but they normally are supposed to stick near that area, so that's normally the area they choose to hunt. But they have to show up on the camera, and normally when you're in like the van, they don't like doing it when you're there. If they do it when you're there, you have to see it through the camera because you won't see it in the background at all. Finally, it's the quiet ghost we were just talking about. Onryo is, yeah, fear any form of fire. So this is the one that yeah, I set the lights down because it fears the form of fire, so it tries to put them out. You what? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but yeah, so extinguishing the flames can cause it to attack. So once it knocks out the three lamps, that's when it can attack. Yeah. Um, it says it's known to fear fire, so it tries to be far from it, or it tries to put it out, basically. So it'll be less likely to hunt when there's the flames. So that's why I put the three down, because then you test it. It does one, two, three, and you go. And then twins, separate rooms. They throw stuff. Raiju are the ones that are electrical. Yeah. So if I leave the EMF reader on, if I leave the dots projector running, if I leave a camera on nearby, if I leave spirit box on or the temperature on, then this thing gets fast, basically. So, like, even if I leave them in a pile in the room, if it goes in the room, it'll go really fast. If it goes outside the room, it'll slow down. But if it's in the room with the technology, it goes really fast. So that's why, like, sometimes I tend to run out of the room that the ghost is in. Like, if I have my crucifix down, and I'm like, I know it's in this room or something like that. When I see, like, the bone rail test and stuff like that, I tend to move back. Because if it's something like this, where it's faster near technology, I need to get more distance to get closer to the, like, hiding spot, just in case. But yeah. Nanobakis, they're shapeshifters, so when they hunt, they can shapeshift to like a different figure. Like it could be a child to like a man, or like a old, middle-aged lady to a grandma, or it could be like an old man to an even older man. Like, but they've been seen to like kind of like change forms essentially. Yeah, maybe yeah. Leroy's like messing with people, and they like the darkness. So they drain energy from the living, known to place curses on their victims, curable only by antidotes or moving far, far away. Antidotes are like the sanity, yeah. And then moving far away is like getting out of the room, basically. Um, but yeah, the weaker their victims, the stronger the Roy becomes. So he tries to mess with the lights in the rooms more and make it dark. He tries to throw stuff more in the room, like it tries to just mess with your head, basically. So but like, I think it's like if they get smudged or something, then they have like a 3 minute wait period. Uh, so that's why it says like, yeah, weakening them for longer periods. So like they have like a 3 minute wait until they can hunt again. Deogen are the ones that are super slow, but you can't hide from them. And then phase, when you enter their location, like their room, they become, yeah. So when you see them hunting, you can see it go from like that's where I was also saying you could see it go from like a boy to a man, or like an old man to an even older man, or or a middle-aged woman to an old lady. So you can see them kind of like age as they hunt you. But as they hunt more and more, they get slower and slower. Yeah. So it's like the first time they hunt you, they may be kind of fast. Next time they hunt you, kind of medium. Next time, kind of slow. Next time, almost like Diogen slow. So like they'll get slower as they hunt, basically. But those ones can kind of suck too because they get frustrated if you're in their area. So, but I feel like honestly, it's been a while since I've had a thing. But yeah, so that's all the ghosts. There's only 24, and then each one, if you click on it, it tells you at the bottom what evidence you give them. And then yeah, and then if you go to the evidence, then you can say yeah, you can say yeah, that's that one, or no, there's none of this, or you can just let it be free. You can even do this where you're like where I say like, oh, it might be a wraith, but they stabbed in salt, so I can cross out the wraith, so I know it's not a wraith. So even if like what like wraith is, so yeah, so I can say they're EMF. Yeah. So yeah. So then once I see my EMF 5 on that little device, like you can see here, I guess they don't have anything here, there's no way you can see the device.
There's a whole bunch of books.
Where?
Right up in there.
No, that's just kind of fuzz. There is one weird thing in here that I'll show you. You see the back corner there? That's a ghost. It's just like twitching in the corner.
Can you open the door?
No, you can't go in that room. There was one day I was just bored and I was just like, oh.
You creeped out?
Yeah, I was. It scared me. I thought I was tripping, and then I like went back and I was like, Joby, do you see this? And he's like, what the fuck? And I'm like, dude, I did not know that. This also shows your accolades. So like, these are all the bones I've collected. These are all of the cards I've gotten. So like, I've pulled every single tarot card there is. I've used the mirror before. I've used the music box, the monkey paw. I've used the summoning circle. I've used the voodoo board, voodoo doll, and Ouija board. And then this is the April Easter event that I did. There was one that they called Red Moon event, which was last October that they did before I played the game. And it was like the full moon with the red sky. And every game was in that mode. And then they gave you a trophy up here that was like a red moon. It was so cool. I was so jealous that people got it. But I saw how they do that. And then these are all like the little items you can get. So like this is a tier 1 book. Yeah, tier 2 book, tier 3 book. Yeah. So this is them open and this is them closed. They look like what you said now. These are just microphones to listen. This is, yeah, but it's tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. Flashlights, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Same. Camera, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Dots, tier 1, tier, oh no, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Tier 1 dots fucking suck. That's a stand for your camera. There's not really tiers with that. This is sanity meds, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense because everything else is been left already, but they look so much fancier.
Yeah.
At 3?
Yeah, right. Yeah, 1, yeah, 2, and 3. Level 1 saw, level 2 saw, level 3 saw.
That I understand.
Level 1 spirit box, level 2 spirit box, level 3 spirit box.
Everything else I understand except the potions.
Level 1 EMF, level 2 EMF, level 3 EMF. Level 1 temp, level 2 temp, level 3 temp.
Radar gun.
Level 1 crucifix, level 2 crucifix, level 3 crucifix. Camera, tier 2 camera, tier 3 camera. Same thing with those. Lamps are all the same there. Well, actually, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. It's the candled lamp. And then tier 1, incense slash smudge. Tier 2, incense slash smudge. And tier 3, incense slash smudge. Welcome back, Clutch. How's it going? And then
usually use the creepy kid.
tier 1, 2, and 3 motion sensor.
You use which gaming instrument?
I use these ones, the security ones. The security ones are like a security camera that can spin and see everything from all angles. Tier 1 parabolic microphone, tier 2 parabolic microphone, tier 3 parabolic. Tier 1 headlamp is a GoPro recorder. Tier 2 headlamp is just a light, like a headlight. And then tier 3 is X-ray, not X-ray, night vision. Yeah. But the night vision doesn't, like, it tracks ghosts and it doesn't show any orbs. Although you would think it does, like a camera, but it does not. Yeah, so it's like, and if you're in a room with light on, then it makes it kind of hard to see. Yeah.
I think you should say
Tier 2s are fun, but the only thing is like, I I like the lamps too. I don't know. The lamps I think have some kind of effect on them. Normally the tier 3s of everything have a stronger effect. Like the crucifix can handle 3 times. This can only handle 2 burns. This can only handle 1. Like this one, oh my god. The tier 1 temperature, you just have to look at the like gauge as it goes up and down, but it doesn't tell you a number, it just shows the numbers on the sides. This one tells you a number, but it's just like, it's a weird screen to see it on. And then this one's just like the best, like it just looks so clean. Same with this one. This one is so hard to see. Oh yeah, lighters, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, sorry. I've been alright, Clutch. How about you? I've been super busy. Been all over the place. That's why I've been busy. But yeah, so that's all the equipment. And I'm level 95. So I have tier 3, like just about everything, I think. Yeah. So these are all like tier 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So you can buy equipment and you can see here how many you have. So like I only have 14 sanity meds left, so I'm gonna buy some more sanity. Everything else is still 40 plus. But yeah. You okay? But yeah. And then there's just a random basket. Oh no, not good. Oh no. Hey. Hey. Oh, that's crazy. It definitely. Hey. No, I can put it. Just like. Yeah, I can. No, I'm just building. I did nothing. I think that's as far as it'll throw it. Oh. That's as far as it throws it. Make it make sense. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. What the fuck is that?
Wait, can you hold it down the Yay!
Like ski ball. Oh. That's good.
It's definitely. Maybe.
Oh. There's some innovation that excites over here, that's for sure. Never said that. Wait. Wait. forgot you can't stack it on top of the other ones. Damn it. Alright, chat, I think that's it for tonight. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. I hope to catch you on the next one. See you later.